Okay, recording. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm do a special tips. It's about this where I point to on the screen. Whatever you see on the screen. This is the lithography box, and the interesting part is you can put any picture on it. When the light out, it is a flat box. You can't see anything. But when you put a candle inside, put a light on, it will become a light box. The light box that projects some image from it, and this is called lithography in 3D printing. And the tips about this thing, I think most of the parts they already mentioned in the description, or I will put the link in the description below. You can go to download if you want to print. This is basically a 11 centimeter box. I'm actually printed the box out, but the picture I'm not printed yet because I'm facing the problem. And this problem becomes the tips I want to share today. If you look at the picture here, let me zoom in. Okay, there you will need a small support. It's a 0.5 millimeter support at the side of the picture. The picture is 10 times 10 centimeter, and making the picture is very simple. You just go to use the Cura software, built-in Cura software, and drag and drop the picture you want. Example for this one, and select the size you want. Okay, this is 100 centimeter, 100 mm in 10 centimeter. The base you put to 0.5, and the darker is higher because you want a flat face on the outside, and you will get this very interesting models. It convert the picture to 3D models. If you look closely, it's just like some kind of mountain. Maybe you can use this kind of technique to create a 3D model. Who knows? Yeah. But if you zoom out, it will become a picture. Okay, and you prepare it, then you can print it. But the problem is you create this one without the bracket holders, so without the extension, so you cannot put it in this printed box here. So I got a quick tips for making this bracket. And one of the case is if I want to export these files to some 3D model software like Fusion 360, of course I can just add the bracket from side of it, but they will have a little bit problem on the orientation. You need to create some few box to extrude it, this and that. That is quite fancy work. Maybe not everyone can do that, or not everyone willing to do that. I got a quick tips is using Thingiverse. Okay, it's a Tinkercad. So this app is create a quick model for that, but you cannot create directly from here because the picture, after you save out to a picture, it will become 100 over MB, and you cannot import the models if more than 25 MB here. So that is a problem. But no problem. I will still use it because it can just help you to make a box. You can then just make the bracket here, and just type in the size. The bracket should be 11 centimeter, which means 110 mm, because in here is using mm method. And you get this and change the height to 0.5 millimeter. Then you got the whole bracket. So export the bracket, one piece of box actually, and just put it the desktop. Yeah, put the base. So you got the base, and you got a picture of this. Oh, I'm not export that yet. You can export this. Export this one. No, in my case, I'm using Prusa 3D printer, so I'm using by default they're giving a slicer software. So let me export this one. Export to STL. So now I got two piece of models. Need some time to export. Come on. Okay, let's see the size. The size is 72 MB megabyte, so you cannot import this one to Tinkercad. If the file is small, you can just import it to that and combine them directly. But in this case, I'm not going to combine them, as in save one step of work. Just put them inside the slicer, and because of the file is quite huge and you need some time. Okay, the base, put it in. You will see that if you don't do anything, they will automatically center the models. This is a good thing and bad thing. If sometimes you got a lot of different parts, you want to separate them, but that one is easy. You just press the arrange button. But by default, if you come to the middles, and remember just now I typed the base height is 0.5 mm, and this base also 0.5 mm. If you do not do anything, it's just go to slice it. If you just combine them together as a one piece, so you got this beautiful lithography print, and you just print it out. After that, you can use it to whatever model you have. That's it. These are quick tips for making a lithography photo, and for specially designed especially for these models, simple lithography box with or without text. Thank you for don't put a name. It's just username is the last returned. Okay, thank you for him to share these awesome files, and you got a few type of models. Some of them got text on top, some of that, and then the picture you have. Just use this picture and print the bracket and use Kira to slide it. I think I can use Kira to add the base in also. Let's try. Oh no. So if you want the Kira automatic arrange in the middle without moving out, you have to change some setting, but let's talk about that next time. I need to search on which setting they need to close up, because if you I just changed this computer and most of the settings they're not showing up yet. I need to open up one by one. Yeah, they take some time, so talk about that next video. If you're interested on what I'm going to do, actually it's already arranged. Let me know if you want to know anything, and if you have any question on making this thing, let me know in the comment. See you next video. Yeah, where do I stop?